So anyone that has been following up with the channel and has been following me for a while knows that every single piece of content that I create and everything that I put out there is surrounded around building the good life with the 4 pillars, which are health, wealth, love, and happiness. If you want to know how and why I came up with that concept, I actually did a video about this about 8 months ago, where I actually break down each of the categories and I go deep into the concept. But full transparency, it's not even my concept. It's something that I actually took from Tai Lopez years ago and that I've just applied to my life, and truly I just live by it every single day. Everything I do and everything I study is all around that concept. I actually just want to live a life in which there's not only health but also wealth. There's not only money but also good relationships. There's happiness in my life. And so I live a life in which I always try to optimize for all 4 areas, where there's health in my life so that I can feel good. There's wealth, meaning there's enough money so that I don't have to worry about it. But there's also love, which leads into happiness. And happiness is the end goal of this channel. So that's why I always study this concept and I always live by it, because happiness should be the goal for anybody. And I want to help you to get to that goal. Now, today, I want to come to you with one thing that you need to do if you ever want to live the good life and take care of all of the different areas in your own personal life. So today, I want to explain that to you and make sure that that's something that you implement in your life. It's actually something that when you become a master of this topic, your life in any way that you turn to look at it just gets better. It's the one thing that anytime somebody asks me what I work on the most, is this one thing. This is what I put most of my time into. At this point of my life, and I actually just realized that it sounds like I'm 50 years old when I say at this point of my life. But anyway, now that I've mastered most of the basic skills, I actually put almost all of my time into honing this one skill, because I know that that's going to help me accomplish 2 things. The first one is to live the good life, but the second one is to actually help me to problem solve, which if you want to run any successful business, you have to learn how to do. Stay with me for about 10 minutes and you'll see what I'm talking about here. My name is Andrew PC. I'm an investor and entrepreneur out of Las Vegas, and I want to welcome you to the AP Show, where I'll be focusing on how to build a good life around health, wealth, love, and happiness, which again, I believe that are all needed in order for you to have a great life overall and not just in one specific area. Now, before I start bringing you the information that I have ready for you today, I want to ask you as usual for 3 things. The first one, please hit the like button. When you do this actually makes YouTube recommend the channel and the video to a brand new audience. And what that's going to do is it's going to help me accomplish the goal of this channel from day one, which is to reach as many people as possible with the information that I believe will change your life and everybody else's too. Number 2 is to hit the subscribe button. This is going to do a couple things, and the first one is to help me accomplish a goal that I have, which is to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification every single Monday when I drop a new video. And last but not least, please comment below with any thoughts related to this video so that I know if you agree or disagree. And if you disagree, I would love to see the reason why so we can create a good debate. Also, please comment below with any future topics that you would like me to address, because that actually gives me ideas on what you need for me to discuss so that you can have a better life. Because again, those all are the things that make this channel be worth having. So there are a lot of things that you need to be good at, right? And that you should be working at all times. You need to be good at sales. You need to be good at business. You need to be good at numbers. You need to be good at having the right vision for your life. You need to be good at working on your mental strength. There are so many things that you need to be good at and keep working on every single day. And we have reviewed a few of them on this channel. And trust me, I know that you have to be working at all those different things. Otherwise, you're going to be failing at one area or the other. I get it. I know you have to be working at so many multiple different things. But there's one specific thing that you have to master and you have to study and you have to be good at, which is understanding the power of human psychology. Is it because it's the only skill that you need to learn in your life to become good? No, but it will make learning any other skill that much more powerful. It's like the video I did about learning how to sell. Well, guess what? If you don't know and you don't study human psychology, you can be really good at selling, but you will never understand why people reject you, for example, or why certain things happen. So this skill is something that you have to be good at because it's just the foundation of anything that you do in life. Think about it. Anything you do is related to a human being. If you know and you understand how they think and how they're wired, then you're going to be a powerful machine. Stay with me and you're gonna see why. Today, I'm going to give you the why you need to master this skill, but I will also give you a scenario in which it will help you in all the 4 areas of your life that we were talking about. I will give you a scenario in where it's going to help you with health, with wealth, with love, and with happiness, so that by the end of the video, you're convinced that you need to be good at this one skill to have a great life. And by the way, please do your research and start getting good at human psychology, because what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna prove you that you need it, but you need to do the research on that. Like I said, if you don't understand how hardwired and deeply wired our brains are, you will never understand hundreds of things that will happen throughout your life, only because you can't find a solution to a problem if you don't know how to diagnose it. So you have to comprehend how deeply wired our brains are. The moment you understand that, you're going to start looking at things completely different. And this is exactly why I do study human psychology more than any other skill, because it will also make you understand better your weaknesses and your strengths. And that's a powerful thing. Today, I will show you through the 4 different areas how understanding human psychology will help you with other people. But also, and most importantly, I'm also going to show you how it will help you with you. Because here's the deal. You want to be able to understand yourself better, because that way you can identify the questions that you need to be asking in order for you to get from where you're at right now to where you want to be. But also, it's going to help you understand what things might be holding you back. And that's powerful. Trust me on this. Understanding how deeply complicated the human brain is going to actually make you even understand things that has happened to you in the past that you didn't realize that were affecting you the way that they are. The last thing I'm going to say on that before I actually go into the 4 areas and I give you the examples is the following. There's nothing wrong with you going to a psychologist and being on constant therapy. It's actually going to be the opposite. It shows a sign of strength because you're looking to be good and better every single day at the things that might be holding you back. The sooner you realize what those things are, the sooner you can start working on them. It would only mean that you're constantly working on yourself though. So you don't have to be going through trauma in your life in order for you to seek attention from a psychologist. You can actually do this every single month or every quarter or whatever, however often you want to do it. And that is actually going to show signs of your strength and your willingness to be able to identify whatever emotions you're having throughout the day, throughout the week, or throughout the month, depending on how often you do it, so that you can act quickly on whatever you need to be fixing or whatever you need to be acting on. Okay, so area number 1 is health. Now, how is this going to help you with your health? Well, let me tell you something. One big, huge, important part of your health is your mental health. And let me tell you something. Psychology plays a huge part on this, especially for entrepreneurs, because what happens with us is we usually go through stress, through trauma, through anxiety, and all those things can lead into you not sleeping, not eating well, and that just leads into just a bad health. And you can't have a bad health if you want to live a good life. Here's the thing. You can be a non-business owner, and this is actually true for you as well. This is something that a lot of people go through. You're going through a bad time with your husband or wife or your relationship or anywhere. Stress gets to you, life gets on the way, and you let that not let you go to sleep, and that affects your health. Not eating well, that affects your health. Everybody needs to be paying attention to this so that you can have a better life every single day. Area number 2 is wealth. And on this one, trust me, I can spend hours because there's so much on human psychology that helps with your wealth and your wealth creation. But I'm gonna keep it simple. Money is a psychology game. Yep, that's right. The moment you get good at this, the moment you understand human psychology, is the exact moment that you're going to be selling more, that you're going to build a team, that people are going to buy into your vision faster, and that in turn will result into you making more money inevitably. Area number 3 is love, and love stands for relationships as well. Think about it. This is going to help you so much. Wouldn't it be nicer if you got good at understanding what people are actually going through and thinking instead of getting triggered when sometimes it's not you, it's them. At other times, it's not them, it's you. But the moment you understand that, your relationships are going to get more powerful, stronger, and in turn, you're going to have a better life. Let me tell you something. You would be a better parent if you know and you understand why your kid is acting the way they're acting, why they're going crazy, why your wife is acting crazy. Because a lot of people say, wife or husband, that they act crazy sometimes. Well, if you get to understand that, you're also going to be a better son because you're going to understand why your parents are doing or making you do the things that they are making you do. And that in turn is just going to have you have better relationships with the people around you. And that actually leads to happiness, which is the last point we're going to cover today. Let me tell you something. Happiness, as I've said before, is a combination of a lot of things that you do right. So all the things that we've reviewed today, if you pay attention to and you get better on your health with human psychology, if you get better on your wealth and you make more money, and you get better on your relationships, that's how you hit happiness. If you have a good balance on the health, the wealth, and the love, the happiness will be there. You get happier the second that you start taking care of your life overall. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching until the end. As always, please leave a comment below with any thoughts on the topic, any future topics that we should be reviewing, but also go to Instagram and give me a follow. And you can actually reach out to me that way, and I will be more open to answer any questions or anything like that. For now, take care everybody. Bye.